It's not an exaggeration to say that we are now witnessing the invasion of micro-brands. Kickstarter is the great enabler for these upstarts, and with them flooding the market, it's hard to keep track of all of them. Here are 3 micro-brand watches you may have never known existed. Like, comment, and subscribe for content you'd like to see next. Follow us at Instagram at Design Atelier Aruba for behind-the-scenes content. Email us at designatelierviewer@gmail.com. Designer Notes Subject 77. Direnzo Watches was founded in 2016. They produce uniquely exquisite watches inspired by the timeless aesthetics of mid-20th century race cars and aircraft. Founder and designer Sergio Direnzo aspires to bring his passion to mechanical watches through exceptional beauty and simplicity. His latest offering, the DRZ04 Mondial, features a wonderfully designed ball-shaped dial that's manufactured using CNC technology. This design provides an extraordinary depth to the dial, while making the dial seemingly part of the case with its seamless curve. The combination of curves and straight lines is a true homage to the mid-20th century design found on airliners. The case and bracelet are obviously drawing comparisons from Genta shapes and facets. Direnzo is not shy at expressing his admiration for Genta's designs, and this is a love letter to his iconic timepieces. The case is a modest 40mm without the crown, 48mm from lug tip to lug tip, and the case is 100m water resistant with a sapphire crystal sandwiching the movement. Unlike many micro brands, the DRZ04 will use a Sellita SW200-1 automatic movement, while the whole watch is being assembled in Switzerland. Initial models will include 3 Fume dials with a matte white and meteorite dial variants. The initial price would be $650, with the 40-piece meteorite dials starting at $825. Pre-sale begins on March 20th. From Switzerland to France, we now would like to introduce you to Grandval. Named after a famous castle in Paris, this brand strives to bring French artistry to the world. The company produces fine, handcrafted leather goods that is designed around the 60s and 70s design language. All of their products are designed, made, and assembled in Paris, including their about-to-be-launched watch line, the Atlantique. The main attraction is the case that fully engulfs the bezel circumference. This means that there are no crown guards nor any lugs to see. This simple form projects a mass and presence. Despite its seemingly basic shape, there is a flair of style to this diver by adding some polished chamfers between the bezel and case. The case is 44mm in diameter with no lugs, making this a true 44mm circumference. It actually wears small and compact. The lug width is 20mm and thickness is just 12mm with the sapphire crystal. The case is 200m water resistant with a screw-down crown at the 4 o'clock position. The movement used here is the STP-1-11 Swiss automatic movement with a 44-hour power reserve and beats at 4 Hz. It's a nice Swiss movement that's also modestly decorated and easy to service. The bezel has 2 configurations, the diver and GMT. This is also paired with a classical and sector layout. Finally, this is topped with an orange-colored seconds hand that is, of course, taken from car instruments and dashboards. The Atlantique was conceived as a diver and travel companion that's also at home at cocktails, daily use, and practically any occasion you can think of. It's a true Swiss watch with quality Swiss parts dressed in French style. The lowest package will be $535 on Kickstarter and will only go up in price as its retail mark is reached. Right now, half of its goal is already met, and it's very likely that it will be back and shipped later this year. Alf Watch Company was founded in 2015 by Samuel Peterson. Based out of Sweden, Alf Watch Company's mission is to bring new original designs to the watch industry at an affordable price point. The brand launched the Norrsken in Kickstarter back in 2018, a TV-style watch that is both compact and interesting. The model name Norrsken is the Swedish word for northern lights, the renowned natural phenomenon most often found occurring in the Scandinavian region, including northern Sweden. The dial uses a few elements that somewhat harmonizes very well with each other. There's quite a few layers you can observe that provide depth to the dial. The sandwich-style indexes also lend to this layered visual design. There is a running seconds hand that's also shaped in the soft square form, matching the whole case itself. The case also has a distinct cutout design that's wrapped all over the perimeter. Another thing about this case is that it does not have protruding lugs, so the attention is completely focused on the case and dial. The leather strap tapers from the case to the clasp, creating a smaller, more compact profile for the watch. This one is powered by the Miyota 8245 that's hand winding, 42 hours in power reserve, and features that sub-second hand. The original price for this was $269, that is now down to just $149. It's a wonderfully crafted watch with the value built into it. Kickstarter lives up to its name. It sets up young small brands to potential success. Massive emphasis on potential there. It's a platform to gain notoriety where it normally takes years to build up. It helps create an initial pool of financial equity that may or may not be recovered over time. Many found and will find success in the platform, but only a few will keep living on. But regardless of how long a microbrand's lifespan is, it's still nice to celebrate that they existed at all.